What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another Zodiac. Today we're going to be looking at the African Zodiac. As you may have sort of noticed in the past couple of months, I've been keeping my Zodiacs kind of been going continent by continent basically. So sticking with Africa, which is where Egypt is, if you're not so great with geography. This one's more from like, at least as far as I can work out, it's more from like the southern area. Okay, so I do have a website that we're going to be looking at. It says here, one of the most primitive forms of astrology, African astrology, originated in ancient African civilizations and is based on geomancy. It's regarded as one of the most accurate forms of astrological guides. Primitive societies of Africa were one of the first groups of people to show a keen interest in the stars and planets, and they even named celestial bodies while studying them for astrological purposes. The primary technique used in African astrology is geomancy, where three bones are randomly tossed on a flat surface. The resulting lines and arrows formed are organized into three levels. The base level is formed by a bone in a vertical line, the other two levels formed by one or two lines. In this way, a 12 figure image is created. I don't know what that means. Each corresponding to a zodiac sign in astrology. Thus, in African astrology, as in many others, there are 12 zodiac signs, each corresponding to one of the 12 figures. Okay. I think I understand. Cool. Now I'm going to just sort of breeze through. There are images. Let's see if I can get rid of this little ad at the top. There we go. So there are fun little images. This is for the first one, which is the baobab tree. There are little images for each of them, which do have, if you can sort of see, quite a fair bit of text at the bottom of them for you to read. Gives you their elements, your physical sense. So for the baobab tree, it's smell, your favorable days, your sensitive body parts, and then your most successful months, and then a little bit about the sign itself and what kind of a person you would be born under that sign. Underneath that is more of a bit of an article. This blue text is what I'm going to be reading you guys for each of them. I am, however, going to be a little bit more, like I'm going to read sort of more in full the sign that I am. And in that way, we can also half make this a get to know me. Because I make these videos because I like astrology. So let's get into it. So the baobab tree's dates are January 4th to February 3rd. Your element is air, your sense is smell, your favorable day is Thursday, sensitive body parts are liver and gallbladder, and your most successful months are January, the month of your birth, predominantly, and May. People born under the sign of the deeply respected baobab tree are honest, show thoughtfulness, and are liberal-minded. The second sign, look at the picture, is the wealth of amber and silver, and it goes from February 4th to March 5th. You are also air, your sense is sight, however. You are favoured on Wednesday. Your sensitive body part is your entire nervous system. and you are most successful in February and June. If the next one ends up being March and July, then we can just assume that it's like a slide rule going along of month of birth and 5 months following. People born under the wealth of amber and silver are emotional, inherently nervous, temperamental, insightful, and sharp-witted. They demonstrate intolerance and towards differences in opinion, however. And I called it. So yeah, whatever month you were born in, and then what would that be? 4 or 5 months later, depending on how you're counting it. But from March 6th to April 4th is the family. We start a new element here with earth. Your sense is smell. You are favoured on Tuesdays, meaning that the next one's probably going to be favoured on Mondays. Having a guess. Sensitive organs are the lungs, so kind of the respiratory system, because that's the major organ for that. And your most successful months are March and July. People born under the sign of the family are compassionate, kind, giving, accepting, and make good mediators. Number 4 is small services to the neighbourhood. Your dates are April 5th to May 4th. Your element is also earth. Your sense is hearing. You are favoured on Saturdays, so we're breaking up the little cycle there that we were going through, going backwards through the week. Your sensitive body part is the medullary system. I'm studying anatomy right now, and even I don't know what that is. Let me just pull my own. What's the medullary system? It's not gonna. Okay. If anyone knows what the medullary system is, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know, because it's not. You guys are most successful in April and August. You guys get the A's. Lucky you. People born under small services to the neighbourhood are friendly, dependable, creative, fun, affectionate, and show unity. But they also procrastinate. Page 2, because apparently you can't just put it all on one page these days. 5th sign is the market, May 5th to June 4th. Excuse me. Your element is fire. Did we only have... We had 2 air and 2 earth then, didn't we? What was it? I'm double checking our elements here. 2 earth. 2 earth and 2 air. Okay. And there's 6 elements in this. Doesn't seem right, but okay. So yeah, your element is fire. Your sense is touch. You're favoured on Sundays. Your sensitive body parts are the throat and your veins, as opposed to the arteries. I'm not sure. And your most successful months are May and September. If you're born under this sign, you are optimistic, humanitarian, and dramatic. You enjoy peace and harmony, but also face danger and cruelty. The sixth sign is the sign of the ancestor. It goes from June 5th to July 4th. It is a water sign. Its sense is taste. You are favoured on Mondays. So Garfield the cat does not agree with you guys. The sensitive part of the body for you guys is the head, and your most successful months are June and October. If you're born under this sign, you show fairness, strong conviction, leadership skills, and you are perceptive. The judge, July 5th to August 4th. You guys are a fire sign. Your sense is touch. Favoured on Tuesdays. Your sensitive organs are the kidneys, and your successful months are July and November. The main characteristics of judges are that they are realistic, grounded, charismatic, innovative, kind, and spiritual. You also have the ability to make quick decisions. Must be nice. Number 8 is the cola nut. Now this is cola with a K, and is in fact not the ingredient used to make Coca-Cola. That's actually, and we'll get into a whole video about this one day, maybe it'll just be a discussion for a podcast down the line. But Coca-Cola's primary flavour, just as a base, is vanilla. So vanilla Coke is just, they've just amped it up to the next level. But the cola nut sign from August 5th to September 3rd is an earth sign. It has to do with its sense is taste, its favoured day is Wednesday, its sensitive part are the sexual organs, and its successful months are August and December. December's really the month you want to be successful in, isn't it? Like you want to have a nice Christmas with family. People born under the sign of cola nut can be highly unstable and temperamental, but they're also very energetic, brave, and sensual. They are known to retain knowledge and wisdom. And then on our last page, our last 4, the 9th sign, the Traveller, from September 4th to October 3rd. An air sign, its sense is sight, favoured on Thursdays. Feet and joints are its sensitive body parts, and January and September, or rather September and January, if we're going to keep it as moving along that way. People born under the Traveller sign have a complex nature and are easily misunderstood. They are sensitive and wanderous souls. And then the sign that I am in. I realise that I stopped showing you guys the pictures, but the link is in the description down below. So my sign is the Distance. This is its image. Very cool. We've got a man here, or a person here, with a little village and tree there. October 4th, so my birthday is actually the first date of this one, to November 3rd. It is a water sign. I cannot escape this fucking element. No wonder I'm so drawn to it. Its sense is hearing. Favourable day is Friday. Friday, named after Frigga, whose Greco-Roman equivalent is Aphrodite or Venus, goddess of love. Venus is the ruling planet of Libra, which is also what I am. I cannot escape it. Sensitive body part, the heart, water surprise, and October and February are our favourite months. Now, to read the picture, or to read the article? You know what, let's do both of them. So the picture says, passion is at the heart of those of you born under the distance, which predisposes you to inflamed revelatory moments punctuated by ecstatic bursts of creativity. Agreed. Captives of an immature fear of too much stability, you tend to abandon yourself to blind instinct, living spontaneously and tossed about by circumstances. Yet this also allows you to be fully present in the moment that nurtures your unbridled youthful enthusiasm. Though you have a strong desire to escape from personal commitments. Wow, it really out here calling Oh, okay. It really out here calling us out, hey? Though you have a strong desire to escape from personal commitments, you are nevertheless a warm-hearted friend and confidant, but once you decide to offer yourself to the heart of love, you will find within you the patience to uphold the promise. Your innate mercurial nature is balanced by the pure waters of your own unique reasoning that flow through the channels of your most important decision-making challenges. And challenges they are, being a Libra. As a distance, you are among the world's most needed dreamers, anarchists, and poets. Know if anarchists is what we really want right now? I think everyone would just like a little bit more order right now. Leave the anarchy for later. Although that being said, if I had to put myself in an alignment chart, it would definitely be chaotic neutral, which is kind of just like anarchy for the fun of it, I guess. But yeah, most needed dreamers, anarchists, and poets. You show others that logic is relative and certainties do not last. You are the ultimate nonconformist, your spirit ever rising to greater heights of possibilities. You will achieve outstanding things when you remember to cultivate your expansive vision in the soil of Earth. People belonging to this sign are born with inner strength. They follow their instincts and are creative and spontaneous, but also impatient and anxiety prone. God, don't I know it. Impatience and commitment phobia cause people of this sign to live an eccentric and spontaneous lifestyle driven purely by instinct. However, their inner strength ensures that once they decide to commit to something, they're able to bring the patience and will required to uphold that promise. Their impatient nature can overshadow the natural creativity that comes from within. If they can control their anxious nature, they're sure to achieve big things in life. And that's basically what this year's been about for me, is getting control of my headspace and trying to get a control on my anxieties. People of the distance sign are often writers, poets, dreamers, and revolutionaries. I would love to be a writer, particularly if the word screen is in front of that word. They're often the people who try to point out that logic is a relative concept that may, at times, be based on fallacies, and that the only surety in life is uncertainty. Death and taxes, guys. Death and taxes. Alright. So if you are with me between October 4th and November 3rd, let me know how called out you were in the comments down below. Number 11, the child of the world, November 4th to December 3rd. You're a fire sign, your sense is taste, favourable day is Saturday, body parts are the viscera, and your favourable months are November and March. Individuals belonging to this sign are generous, gentle and strong. This nature acts like a magnet for goodwill and devotion. You are an opportunist. And last but not least, the harvest and the granary from December 4th to January 3rd. Your element is water, your sense is hearing. Favourable day is Tuesday. Your sensitive body parts are the skin and the bones. And December and April. So you guys have Christmas and April Fool's Day. People belonging to this sign are generous, loyal, a little careless and vain, and can be excessively cheerful and optimistic. Very interesting. Now, I believe it's hard to see in some of the pictures, but I believe the pictures actually show you what your bones, your 3 bones, are supposed to be. I'm trying to figure out if some of these are supposed to be. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, this entire article is linked down below if you'd like to have a little bit more of a look into your specific sign. Do be aware that you know, like with most astrology things, we're not looking at each month individually. Obviously this one starts in the beginning of the month, whereas the star signs and whatnot sort of begin around about the 25th, sort of in that space. So you know, for the most part, for instance, the distance for the most part is Libra. There's like 2 weeks at the end. For the most part, not really, is it? We're sort of starting halfway through. But yeah, it's yeah. They're going off having, you know, numbering them off by the month they start in. So if you're in the middle of the month, you know that, okay, I'm born in May, which is the 5th month, so I need the 5th one. But yeah, I'm also not entirely sure if cusps apply in this one. I'm not sure if cusps apply in Incan or Aztec or Mayan or any of the ones we looked at either. But yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, like I said, that is down below. Do check it out if you are interested. And again, if you are in the same sign as me, how much did it resonate with you? If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. And until next time, guys, keep your head screwed on.